Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights.
Let's try this again. So, background, this is the third time I've tried to play this game. I'm so frustrated, so annoyed that I've decided to do live commentary for the first time in probably, I don't know, 5-6 months. One of these games. Brief kind of history, I guess. First game was 7-0. End of the first. Lag. Or EA servers shut down. I don't know if it was the internet, EA servers, whatever. Second time, 66-7. About 2 minutes left in the fourth. Same thing. So I'm pretty annoyed. I guess that would be an understatement. I'm extremely annoyed. I want to move on to bigger and better horizons, but stuck playing the damn Rutgers Scarlet Knights repeatedly. So we're going to try to kick the shit out of them again. For those who are rewatching the CPU game or just want to say hi, I know it's 3 in the morning Eastern time when I'm playing this game. I just missed that tackle because I'm an idiot. 3 in the morning Eastern time as I play this game. So after I play this, I'm going to go eat some dinner, and I'm going to go to sleep. Because I work 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. the next few days. Look at this Paul Wall.
He's going for the big play.
All right.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early.
Damn it.
On the keeper. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
You know, this zone replay is something
I always forget to do that against CPU.
This guy can run it and execute it
until they burn me with it.
Decision there keeping the football.
Out of the shotgun on third down.
Oh no. I've given up 7 points in the previous 2 attempts against Rutgers, and I'm about to give up an opening drive touchdown against them. I suck.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Absolutely not.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. From the gun,
absolutely not.
Their will.
All right, 3rd and 22. We better not give up a super long play here. I'll be pretty annoyed. That's an understatement. I'll be extremely annoyed if we do. You better not let him catch that. Thank you. I doubt they make a 57-yard field goal. Yeah, they're going to punt. Okay.
And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he locked to lock them up close to their goal.
Kind of annoying they got where they were. That's a really good punt. Damn.
Boy, did he put in work in that loss last
All right.
week, kicking it 5
well,
times. So Nebraska's offense
both my cats decide they need to walk in front of the TV at the perfect time. Let's hope that doesn't continue, or else I'm going to get really annoyed as the game progresses.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field,
we should just theoretically overpower them because it's Rutgers. Yeah. Clyde Eddy might have a career game. He had 290 yards last week, but it might be even better this week. We'll see. Come out. Padme. Get out of the way. Get down. Thank you.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming.
Yeah, awesome. Hey. No fighting, you two.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Really good pickup on second down there.
You know, a lot of people say that having like animals is like a precursor to when you have children. I hope not. These cats, I love them to death, but oh my god, they always pick the worst time to flip. Like, I'll be sitting here, and for reference, frame of reference, after the second disconnect, I sat here watching an episode of the Mighty Nine, Critical Role show that just came out. Sat there, watched that for over an hour. Nothing. Cats had nothing to do with me. Just chilling, relaxing, whatever. Great time. As soon as I turn on this game, now they need this, like, attention, which is cute. I'm not mad at them for, like, wanting attention. Don't get me wrong. But their timing is less than ideal. Not that I'm really sweating that much against Rutgers. I'm a little annoyed that my star right tackle's hurt now. That didn't happen the first 2 times. That's great. But things could be worse.
They go to the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. Pulled down after
the bruised ribs. He might be out the rest of the game. I might just take him out. Not really any point of him playing in this, you know. Let's try play action after a few good plays. Yeah, blitz. Parker Landers. That's a terrible throw. Good catch. Touchdown. I gotta throw that a lot faster next time, though. It's alright. So, for those who don't know, this is about, what is this, year 4? Year 5 in this league? Year 1, we made it to the semifinals, lost to Notre Dame on a kickoff return for a touchdown as time expired. That was heartbreaking, devastating. Really, it was a great time. Year 2... year 2 was... I played Georgia in the Natty, won that, 42-34. Kind of got worried, deja vu. Last play of the game was a punt, so I'm like, I better not give up another return touchdown as time expires. But we won that game. Year 3, I played LSU in the Natty, won that. Then year 4, I got upset by Penn State, who I'd never lost to before that. So that kind of irritated me. But you know what? Fair play. He played a great game. I played a shit game. Happens to everybody. So now, this is the first time I don't really have a great quarterback. I have good running backs, but like, as you could probably tell from the first drive, this man doesn't really juke too well, which isn't the worst thing. He's really fast. He just runs people over. But it's kind of hard to get out and like make a man miss, you know? Again, I'm complaining, and I'm, you know, he had 290 yards last game, so it's not like the end of the world. But it'd be nice. A little curl, a little here for a high-low. Ooh. Yeah, he's open. Oh, man, I suck. Put that guy on a hot route, and I still didn't look at him because I'm an idiot. That's fun. Slot drive. Wish the running back would go out at the right time. That's going to be a holding. I can feel it in my brittle bones. I better not be DeCarlo. You're supposed to be injured.
That penalty cost him a third down conversion.
Way to go, champ.
After trying from a little farther away.
Okay.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down.
Oh, what's that? Cover 6, probably.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
Good catch.
Got it in the middle with Singleton.
Keep it going.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Trying to make magic with his feet.
A little flurry to end the first quarter. So far, so good. The game is stable. That's all I can ask for. Let's hope it, lasts for 3 more quarters so I can finally get on from this godforsaken week. So this happens next week when I play Michigan, an actual other user in the league. I'm just pretty fucking annoyed.
excellent performances in Big Ten play.
Let's
see them
see.
growing game by game.
Don't really want
And
to
that's a
run
big deal too in the new look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there
Yeah,
were
I suck.
divisions,
I need to
it was a toss-up
get
every
what I
year.
can get.
Who was going to win the Big Ten West? That was the
It's
easier
fine.
division. But now it's just who are the best two teams out of
Bench
all these
smash
teams,
here.
all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
Okay.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, in the middle of the season. You can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
Blitz. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Heisman cutter.
To give them 6.
One of the areas they really
You know, other than the quarterback,
the
the team is really good this year. The offensive line is fantastic. Quarterback's an 86 overall. He just kind of has subpar accuracy in comparison. You know, I had Dylan Raiola the first 3 years. I had Daniel Kalen last year. So by his senior year, Dylan Raiola had like 99 everything for throwing. Kind of got spoiled by that. But yeah, I'm for him. Come here. Yeah, he did not get that fucking pass off, bro. No, he did not. Hold on. That's crazy. I would have gotten sacked by that. Or I would have fumbled. That is so frustrating.
He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it.
He lobs one high.
Come on, O'Brien. Here we go.
And the incomplete pass taking a
Doubles offsets.
Let's
do our 3-3 stack. We're going to go cover 4 quarters here.
To one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the...
Get him. Give me that. Yeah. Perfect cover 4.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the
perfect cover 4.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to
Oh man, he was gone at 96 and I'm firing out of a fucking cannon, bro. Oh, it's so annoying.
Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
Outside zone.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out across the
Let's bring the spell back. Let's spell him.
When you're called Corn Huskers, you're
Get
like
him a break for a play or 2.
You're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throw back to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Right back to him on the ground.
Now, Frankie Freeman's like the same overall as Clyde Eddy, but the reason I like Clyde Eddy so much more is despite being like a bruiser, he's just a lot faster. So he gets to where he needs to go a lot quicker, which is, you know, invaluable.
This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator
I'm going to do a slot.
That's not it. Right now,
Try play action here.
Is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
I had him for a second, but I'll take the first.
He's gonna run it. Nice run there to keep things moving.
Got to make a better throw or a better decision there. I think I had Singleton.
One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit.
That's a lot better of a pass. Way to go, Edmund. Way to go.
Touchdown, Nebraska. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
If this game gets disconnected, I'm just going to ask for a force one at this point. As long as I have proof, which I do. I took screenshots of the last 2 games after the fucking thing happened. So annoying, man. So fucking annoying.
Rides the back on the option. The give. Got enough for the first.
Got my dumbass.
At the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
These damn wide formations.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Got him.
And the pressure gets
there. We go Angel. Wide trips.
Just
stay and cover for
the defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes the offense are hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers. But man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Going to swing it on second down.
There we go.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat and down.
I guess we'll just come out.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point.
I'm an idiot. I'm so bad at game. Giving up a lot more rushing yards than I want, so that's kind of frustrating, but got to stop at least.
Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field.
Yeah, I like that. I like that alignment a lot. Should be able to get it through the gap or not, because he's just not going to block that guy. Let's bring this guy over for a blocker. There we go.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted.
Oh, there goes Clyde Eddy. There we go. Got him free. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Touchdown, Husker. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
So our league has quite a bit of rules. We don't really allow manual motion. The one thing we can do with manual motion, we can move tight ends that are on the line to like block or, you know, not just block, but if I wanted him to like be on the outside in case I was coming up against like a cover 4 or something. Very useful.
Time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
That's a good throw. That's a really good throw.
It's Lewis.
Got my dumbass. Gun wing tight is an interesting formation to come out in here, but whatever. That's because they run it. That's the bold strategy, Cotton. Do a right text here. Get in there. Oh, get him, get him, get him, get him. There we go. Oh, boy. Fucking go, bro. Gideon Boozer. Dude's a fucking monster.
Give him a little bit more time.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Cover 2 man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains. Keep
this guy on a spy. I'll play as the free safety.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Gideon Boozer again. That's my boy. He was a transfer, I want to say. I don't remember who I got him from, but very happy I did. I'm going to try to run up on this like so. Yep. Yeah.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates
we're gonna,
some of the
actually, I kind of want to.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think Jesse maybe give it to him again, or
Singleton wide open.
Throw that thing out there.
A lot of room to the right.
There he goes.
What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
What's coming off that side?
This offense thrives on those big explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Going to the running game. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Second down,
kind of RPO here. Kind of looks like cover 2-ish.
Here's the handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout called by
we'll do duo here. It's a really good running play. Definitely going to go left at count. See if we can sneak in that C gap. Not even sneak in. That's the red C right there. These CPU games are like, they're nice because they're pretty much free wins at this point. Year 5 into the cycle, there's not many, like, CPU teams aren't really going to cause you a problem, right? They're not going to be like this difficult thing where you're going to struggle. Some people might struggle, but not everyone's on the same skill level. That's okay. This league isn't supposed to be like the super skilled. There's some good users and everything. And in case anyone is curious, if you haven't been on this journey with us, this is a no switch league. That's why I'm not user catching. That's why I'm not switching to anybody. You're not supposed to. You have to, like, follow the assignment. If you blitz, they do play action, and you notice when you're already in the backfield that it's play action. No one's going to care if you hit the quarterback. But some people will freak out about stuff. It's a fun league. These are fun leagues to play in. Any league that I stream in is from this league, or leagues, I should say. They're like kind of brother-sister leagues. It's a lot of fun, man. I wasn't sure about the no switch thing when I first started. The guy in this league, he's the South Carolina Gamecocks, and in Madden, he is the San Diego Chargers. Not San Diego anymore, but I'm not calling them the fucking LA Chargers. Gene Gage, wide open, touchdown. Let's go. That's my guy. So, found a Facebook ad. Decided, I played football games. I played pretty much Dynasty by myself, or I had a franchise mode with a few friends for a few months in Madden. But playing the CPU just by itself, after a while, it's nice. I work kind of a weird schedule, so I can't just be on at all available hours. So having a schedule that's like half CPU, half user in college is really nice. But in Madden, I think every single spot in the league is full right now. So that's kind of the more competitive league. Not that this league isn't competitive either, but I put more time and effort into that league, I guess, because you guys don't know there's incentives. There's payout for whoever wins the Natty or the Super Bowl. The guy in our league that does recaps, really cool guy. I think he is Colorado. He's Colorado. Big Colorado Buff fan, big like Deion Sanders guy. And by extension, all of his kids. So, really cool guy. He does a bunch of recaps, everything for the league, the leagues. And then in the Madden League, I'm the Colts. Funny enough, I was like one of the last people who joined the league. I think my options when I joined were Colts and Saints. And I decided, let's go Colts. I pretty much went Colts because Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor is a fucking monster in Madden and in real life. But in Madden, I'm like, I want a good running back. I run the ball a lot. I run the ball a lot in CFB. I run it probably more than everyone else. Maybe Massive runs the ball more than me. It's pretty close. But either way, it's 1A, 1B in terms of who runs more.
Running back searching for a hole.
But that's why I really enjoy the leagues, man, because it's more an emphasis on like sim style play. It's not like the guys who are going to make like 30 fucking audibles, you know. Not the guys who are just going to try to find the glitch plays or anything. It's trying to be semi-realistic. Is it? It's up for debate. The problem is these games are a lot more offensively balanced than they are defensively balanced. Like, you can have like the perfect play on defense, and then two of your guys will collide with each other, hit each other, and then they have a 30-yard gain. You know, QB contains, don't contain, just shit like that. And it's frustrating, but the games are still fun. I still have a lot of fun playing these games. And that's what matters most. After a bunch of shit happened last year, I'm not really going to get into that. Besides, no one's listening anyway. I'm not really going to get into it, but kind of wanted something else to do, you know. Nice drop, dipshit. Wanted stuff more to do in my life. And I found these leagues. I found an advert on Facebook, as I said. Why would you? Thank you. Found an advert on Facebook, like I said. So decided to give it a shot. You know, I figured if I didn't like it, I would just flame out after. I tried to do a season at least. So my favorite college team is the Iowa Hawkeyes. Joined a league called the SFL. That was kind of, I think, year 4 or 5. End up playing the last 3 seasons of that cycle. End up repeating with the Hawkeyes. Joined some other leagues. One of the leagues, I repeated in that league. Got booted from said league. They said it was behavioral. I personally think it was because the commissioner knew he couldn't beat me. So he kicked me. That sounds arrogant. I know how that sounds. But for reference, we were in 2 leagues together. One of them was a 2.5 star and below, and one of them was a kind of free. You know, that was Middle Tennessee State in the 2.5 star below, and then I was Penn State in the free for all. So either way, I'm like chilling. I'm not. What the fuck am I doing?
And they'll mark this one at the 20-yard line.
Either way, we had a close game in the Natty, year 2 of the 2.5 under. He was Air Force. I was Middle Tennessee State. I ended up winning on the cover 6 beater late. So after kind of like getting an understanding of what his offense was, we played in the freeform league. He was Ohio State, I was Penn State. We played in the Big Ten title game, and I just wiped the fucking floor with him. I think I won like 40 something to like 9. And the only touchdown he scored was because he did the. He just. It was. I was mad about it. I will admit that I was really mad. I did not react right. I reacted kind of poorly to it, but what happened was he had kind of did what he considered a more realistic slider set. Was it? That's up for debate. Pretty much anytime you did a fake snap, the defense would jump offsides. It was so bad that we put like a rule on it that we wanted to keep it like on, but like it was getting bad to where it was affecting games. You know, there'd be a couple guys who couldn't do anything, who would just repeatedly fake snap to get the defense offsides, and that to me is just weak, especially in like what was trying to be a sim league. So I play one of my friends on this game, Warmlord Brian. Play him year 3 of the 2.5 thing. Play the Natty against him. Win by a couple scores. It was a really good game. You know, ran the clock out, everything. I think I won like 49-27, something like that. Or I say thank you to everyone for a great season. You know, let's try to make it 4 in a row next year. Wake up the next morning, I get a message from Warlord. He goes, "Man, I wasn't expecting you to leave after that. Kind of a shock. It shocked everyone." And I sent back, "I left?" with a question mark. Because I was like, I didn't leave. I guess the guy, after kicking me, told everyone that I left on my own volition. which is even weaker. He sent me a long message saying that like I should be playing like more competitive leagues. Mind you, this is my second ever league I was in, so I didn't know my skill level relative to other people. You know, I haven't played online Madden in such a capacity for like 5 years. I played like head-to-head. I never played Ultimate Team because I'm not putting money into this fucking game other than the money I spent on the game. But so he's like, oh, go join our league, whatever. So I messaged Bert. By this point, the SFL is pretty much run course as well. So I messaged Bert, and I'm like, hey, man, a while ago, you mentioned another league. I told you I was busy. You know, I wasn't in too many leagues at the time. Both those leagues folded or I got kicked. You know, you got time or, you know, got a spot open. He's like, yeah. So I joined a league. Wanted to be Nebraska, actually. It was like year 8, though. So they were like down in the dumps like they are in real life. Sorry, I'm a Hawkeye fan. I got to take shots when I can. So I get told by the commissioner, take Oklahoma because there's a user named OJ, who in this league is North Carolina, Madden's the Bears. He had played him, you know, he built him up. He's like, join the league, a lot of cool guys, and there are a lot of cool guys. You know, the sequence of events that led to me joining the league sucked, but I'm happy with the results because I met a lot of great people. The leagues are a lot of fun. It's a healthy hobby. You know, do I get mad at football? Yes, everyone who plays this game gets frustrated. There's no two ways about it. But it's so much like, it's so fun to like play in a structured league with rules, and it's not just a free-for-all every game. And that's what I really enjoy about this stuff. So with that being said, you know, I plan on sticking around for a while, at least, as long as they'll have me. Bumble, give me that shit. Pathetic. So as long as I can stick around, you know. Next year I won't be able to stick around as much as I want to because my job has this shutdown period every year. Not every year. Every 6 or 7 years they have a shutdown period. And during that period we gotta work 13 straight 12-hour shifts, which understandably sucks ass. But the money, you know, the money's gonna be, I'm basically gonna be making like $2,000 a week for like 3 months straight. Unfortunately, this coincides with the release of CFP next year and Madden, because it starts like end of July, begins at
huge thank you in order right there.
Starts at the end of July, ends like mid-September, late September.
Making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell on.
So, you know, it is what it is. Do I want to do it? No. But I like money. Who doesn't like money? And, you know, I need a new car. My car is kind of a shitter. I affectionately call it shitbox. So, you know, I don't, and before we get too much further, I do want to say, I don't know if this is going to be a recurring appearance. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of, like, live comms like this. I just kind of wanted to talk. You know, it has been a frustrating day. Especially playing this game. It's been extremely frustrating trying to play this game all day. Because I got to this point last game where I'm like, oh, I'm winning by a lot. Let's get the game over with and get out of here. And internet crash. I kind of sat around like, God damn it, dude. I want to go do something else. So I go watch this Mighty Nine show. Of course, the entire time the Mighty Nine's on, internet's perfectly fine. And, you know, we got a minute and a half, 2 minutes left, so let's just get out of here. But Colorado had a really close game against Arizona State. But for anyone who decides to watch the CPU game, you know, thanks for sticking around and listening to the ramblings of Idiot for 40 minutes or so while I just shoot the shit, talk. it is what it is. So, but wanted to put a voice to the name. If you go way back in my channel's history, you know, past all the streams, some of the videos and whatnot, you can kind of hear my previous games when I played in the other leagues. And I will admit, was I the best player, like, in terms of, like, sportsmanship? I always said GG's, I always said that. But I'm just an angry player. Like, is that an excuse? No. That's why I don't really want to do this while I play. I don't, like, sit here and call them all sorts of shit, you know. But I get pissed about the game. I'm like, oh, that should have been fucking picked. God damn it, you're so lucky. You know, stupid shit like that. And I just can get frustrated. So I'd rather not just, you know, trying to be a better person. Trying to be more docile. So I don't want that side to come during a live stream, of course. But I'm not going to get frustrated about a CPU game. So I'm not worried about it, but you know how some people are. Everyone knows people who are just going to take things too far or do whatever they want. Such is life, vis-a-vis. Might stream some other variety games here and there. I've been playing through Assassin's Creed Revelations. Been playing through the Ezio trilogy as a whole. So, you know, maybe I'll stream that. I'm going to go eat dinner. It's 3 in the morning. It's what? 3 in the morning Central Time. I'm going to go eat dinner after this, when this game's over. But man, I'm just want to say to anyone who does watch this, I'm extremely grateful for anyone who is. YouTube's not like a career option for me. I'm not trying to make, you know, millions of dollars off it. I'm being realistic. It's just a fun thing to do. It's a hobby. And that's okay. It's not going to be like this. It's not going to be a success story for everybody. You know, I put out videos that I have with my friends. If you've seen those, you know, the kind of shit we get up to. This is just my own private thing. Not private, I'm sharing it with the world every time I stream, but you know what I mean. So, if you did join, if you do for whatever reason decide to watch me beat the fuck out of Rutgers for the 3rd time, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Go back to the main menu. I'll show you my schedule for the next few weeks. See what goes on till then. So, I do work Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. Tuesday and Wednesday are 12-hour shifts each. And then Thursday, on Thanksgiving, nonetheless, I'm working a 16-hour shift. So, that money, double time and a half, is going to be crazy. But it's not looking great in terms of time, unless Michigan can play during the day, which would be great. But if not, we're probably going to have to do a fair sim, because we'll both have availability, but it'll just be conflicting. Then I play Miami, Oregon, 4 more CPUs than the year. We're going to go look at some of the Heisman Watch. Don't think my guy's on here. No. Halfbacks won the Heisman every single year, just because of how the game is coded towards halfbacks. Last year it was pretty much quarterback dominant. Now it's halfback dominant. Oh, hi, Padme. Padme's the name of one of my cats. I do not have a girlfriend named Padme, although that'd be also cool. But this is Padme. I say that as I don't have a camera. She's a sweetheart, and whenever I lean back in my chair, she always decides to lay on my cavity in my chest, which hurts because she's a fat shit. But, ow, Padme. Yep, hi, sweetie. And she might nuzzle on the microphone every once in a while. You're just going to have to deal with that. But if you look at the top 25, Penn State, Natty winner last year. Penn State's still number 1 ranked. They should be. They won the Natty. Ohio State actually has more votes in the media, or Florida State, not Ohio State. Florida State has more media votes, but they're second. Then coaches poll, they're first. I'm number 3. It's really funny. So I want to point out, when I won back-to-back natties, I was never ranked number 1 during the actual regular season. I was always started like 5th or lower. In fact, I've never been the number one like anything except for I think the year 3. I got number 1 before the year 3 playoffs because of whoever was number 1 ranked. I think it was Georgia was number 1 ranked going into conference title week, and they lost. So I went up to number 1. That was the only time I've been number 1 ranked like that. But you got to play the best eventually anyway. And you can see a lot of good users in the league too. And I think I want to say we're full on members, but I'm not going to show all those names. Let's go check the season stats here briefly before I go to bed. We'll go get food. I don't throw the ball too much this year. I do have 2 elite dev freshman red shirts. I'm getting them both playing time, so they both stay another year, and then I can make my decision on who I want to start. For now, it's Jarvis Edmond. This guy's got better like throwing power and whatnot, as you can see. He just throws the ball a lot better. So why am I not starting him? That's a really good question. Maybe I'm just an idiot, but I like Edmond. It might be because I recruited Edmond. He's my first 5-star I got. I didn't get hit a 5-star till year 3. This was my first 5-star. So maybe it's just because he's my 5-star. Don't know. Clyde Eddy, star running back, star dev running back. Didn't play at all his freshman year. Got decent time his first year, but like last year, I had 3 running backs over 1,000 yards. Not really on pace for that this year, but Clyde Eddy is definitely one of the better running backs in terms of production in the nation, I want to say. Let me go double check that before we turn the stream off. Yeah, so most yards. Not the most carry. This motherfucker has 123 carries, but only 423 yards. Who is this bum? Carl Truman. Bum. That's crazy. 65 yards. Yeah, that's hard to beat. You know, a lot of these guys don't have a lot of carries or whatever. This guy from Michigan. This is what's going to be interesting about the Michigan game. He runs the ball really well this year, too. So it's going to be close in that regard. But Clyde Eddy's kind of blowing everyone out of the water in terms of running yards. I'm averaging 208 a game. Not many else are doing it like that. Michigan has a guy at 180 who's averaging 15 yards a carry. I don't think he's played many users this year. I think he played 1 user. And I don't think he won that. But he's a good player. We usually have good games. Things have gotten testy between us in the past. Yeah, he lost to SMU. But losing to SMU is not a bad thing. Fish is one of the best users in our league. So that's not a bad thing at all. He does play me. Hopefully, we can get the game in. He still plays Penn State and Ohio State. Penn State historically beats him. And Ohio State, Michigan historically wins that. Ohio State's won once or twice, though. That game could go either way every year. But honestly, it's do or die for Michigan next week. Not do or die, but, you know, if he loses to me, then that's going to put him kind of on a strain. He's going to have to beat Penn State. But if I lose, I should be good the rest of the way. But thanks for listening to the ramblings of a madman for, an hour, whatever. It's time for me to go to sleep. I might stream some Assassin's Creed at some point. Looking at getting an Elgato capture card here the next month or two. Maybe I can have more high quality stuff. Maybe get a camera. Just for fun. Just for funsies. But hope you all have a great Thanksgiving week. See y'all next time.